Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Jax here back with another video, and today we're back on the mini account Mini Jax. We're going to be going over whether you should use Dark Prince or Royal Ghost in PEKKA Bridge Spam. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. Like most of the other substitutions, whether it's Magic Archer or Minions or Fireball or Poison, if you have one of these cards at a higher level, like for instance I have the Dark Prince at a higher level, you should use the higher level card. It doesn't matter which one it is. Every card is better higher level than its substitute. If they're even level, that's when you should be asking the question. Hey guys, quick interruption from Future Jax. I just realized I didn't go over which card you should actually use until the very end of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that in right now real quick, right before we get into the live games. That'll be in just a few seconds. You guys want to use the Royal Ghost over the Dark Prince if you are like if both of them are the same level. I think this is because the Royal Ghost has a higher skill cap and its pressure can allow you to win some matchups where you just won't with Dark Prince. And if you know how to use it really well, it can defend almost as well as the Dark Prince. However, if you're not comfortable with your defense, I think Dark Prince is better. So if you guys want to use Dark Prince over Royal Ghost, it's up to your personal preference. Without any further ado, let's get on with the video. So my Dark Prince is actually higher level, so we'll start off with it. But I'll be playing both just to go over which card you should use. We'll go ahead and with the Royal Ghost first, because more people play the Royal Ghost, I believe. But basically, the basic difference between all of the two cards is Dark Prince makes the deck a lot more heavy and more defensive. It makes your cycle much heavier, so you have to be playing more defensive, and it's got that charge damage to really help out on defense. It's just a much better defensive card. The Royal Ghost is going to add that sense of finesse, that sense of you can put the Ghost in front of the P.E.K.K.A, and oh my goodness, their defense is going to be a lot harder, or it's going to be a lot harder to stop on defense. So I'm going to go ahead and kill that Firecracker with a nicely played Magic Archer, and then we actually have the over-leveled P.E.K.K.A here. That's what I'm talking about. So he's actually level 10, but he kind of surprised me early on there. So he's going to freeze the Magic Archer. Okie dokie. Yeah, I thought he was going to have a Skeleton Army. So we'll go ahead and quickly zap that, and there's no way he can defend. He's already lost the tower. So that was a very quick start. Hopefully he doesn't give up. Otherwise, we might have to play a lot of games. So we're just going to see what he's going to do. And yeah, I think he gave up, guys. So that's going to be 138, and I've already won the first game. I'm not even done with the intro by now, but that's going to be it. So we'll go ahead and while we wait, like I said, Dark Prince, more defensive. You're just going to be waiting for your opponent. He's going to have to make the first play. Like, it's a much heavier deck. You're also going to be starting more P.E.K.K.A beatdown pushes. Now, with Ghost, you can be more offensive. He'll be lighter pressure. Like, he's less HP, less damage, less DPS, but he's pressure, and if you put him in front of the P.E.K.K.A, he can be really difficult to defend sometimes, so he's going to go in for a Bandit Baldorum right off the bat, and I think, guys, I need to push up a little bit. I might just be a little bit over-leveled here. That is not something I'm used to talking about, but I do have a leveled up P.E.K.K.A. I just haven't played on this account much since I last did a video on it. So there's his P.E.K.K.A. It's actually going to be level 13. So Magic Archer didn't drop for a second there. So we're going to go ahead and just Magic Archer right there. Get some value on top of this P.E.K.K.A. Go ahead and just DPS it down. And then we're going to go like this with the Bandit. Unfortunately, due to my phone lagging, we're not going to be able to save the Magic Archer. But I think it's going to be okay. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go for the late Ewas there. So we're going to go for our Ghost, wait for the Ewas to cross the bridge and start getting hit by the tower, but not before the Ewas hits the tower. Should be 2 hits. So I'm going to go in for the Bandit or the Baldorum, excuse me, to predict my opponent's Bandit. So he's going to have E-Barbs. Alrighty. So we don't want to use our P.E.K.K.A here. I think I'm just going to wait, see if he's going to add something, and then we're going to go for the Fireball. Oh, my screen froze. That's what you like to see right there. So we're going to go for the Ewas. Unfortunately, the E-Barbs are going to get some nice damage, but we're able to easily counter the Baldorum. And I was such a quick finger with that Bandit there. That Bandit actually dashes instead of not dashing and just walking into the Bandit. So that's going to be quite the unfortunate interaction right there. So let's see what he's going to do. So he's going to have E-Barbs. What is he going to have the E-Barbs for? Probably one of his big spells. Or one of his spells. I don't know if he's going to have a Fireball or a Poison, so let's go ahead and just P.E.K.K.A the back. So we're going to need to save the Baldorum for the E-Barbs unless he commits so much that we just have to kite whatever it is to the other lane with the Baldorum. So let's see what he's going to do. So he's going to go for the Magic Archer. I'm going to just go in for my Magic Archer like that. We're going to play him in the same lane instead of the other lane just because I thought he was going to E-Barbs and I didn't want the Magic Archer in the same lane. I want this Baldorum to kind of protect it, and that's exactly what's going to happen here for the most part, actually. So, we are going to need to go for an Ewas. Unfortunately, his Baldorum does connect, and I think that was at full speed, which is unfortunate. But we do have another P.E.K.K.A in hand, And I'm going to go for the Pekka the bridge, try and surprise him, see what he's going to do. Yeah, we caught him off guard there. He was not expecting that. So we'll go ahead and just immediately kill off this Iwas. Bandit is going to die to his Pekka. Pekka 2 levels over will eventually just one-shot the Bandit. But Log, okay, so he had Log instead of Zap and no big spell. Looks like we're going to go ahead and take both towers, though. We really got him good with that defense. We took it like at the exact same time. That was satisfying. So another 3-crown victory here. I definitely need to push up, guys. We'll definitely make sure next mid-ladder video, definitely make sure I'm a bit higher, facing the over-leveled opponents that we all know so well, and not being the over-leveled dominators here. So since we are 5 minutes into the video, I think I'm going to go ahead and play one more game with the Royal Ghost, because that first game we didn't even really get to demonstrate anything. So we are going to be searching for the rival, Buscando Rival. By the way, you guys should go subscribe to my Spanish channel if you haven't already, if you're looking for the Spanish commentary. Right now, as of this time the video that uploads, I'm recording this before Christmas, by the way, and I actually have quite a few videos in store for you before then, so you guys will probably see this sometime in the new year. Happy New Year's if it's 2022. He's going to go for the knight in the back. My hand was just really awkward, so we head to Pekka. But yeah, you guys should go subscribe to the Spanish channel and subscribe to this channel. Like, go ahead and help us out. I don't know what subscriber count we're going to be at, but it'd be nice to be an even bigger one than we were before. So Magic Archer is going to go ahead and get on top of this Tesla. We want the Battle Ram to hopefully connect to the Expo. Nice. Yes, it does. So unfortunately, the Pekka is going to die, but he's going to have to Fireball the Magic Archer, and the Barb is going to be alive. So he's going to have Ice Wizard, Knight. We're going to try and go for the Ghost here, and then Bandit right behind it. Try and force out the Knight, because I don't want him to activate the King Tower. So hopefully, yeah. So he's actually going to Knight already. Let's see, should we Iwas? No, we should not. That Bandit's actually going to kill it on that hit. So that's a dash right there if he lets it. It looks like he is. I don't think he really had anything to defend it anyway, so we love to see that. So let's go ahead and just wait a minute, see if he's going to make a play. He's going to go for the Archer, so our patience paid off. We're going to go ahead and zap the one Archer. Didn't pay off very much, but at least it got us some value for that zap instead of just hitting the tower. So we're going to go for a Magic Archer up high in the middle. And I'm also going to Battle Ram, expecting him, yeah. Thought he was going to play one of his buildings. I didn't expect the Expo. I thought he was going to Tesla, but he's not going to go ahead and hit the Battle Ram with the Fireball, so we're able to connect it. And that's going to be one dead Expo there. So now we can play for one whole card cycle, 3 more cards because he played the Skeletons until he's got the Expo back. So we can play a bit more aggressive, knowing he's not going to be able to immediately punish us with the Expo. We do have a nice lead, thanks to that Bandit dash from earlier. So he's going to go in for the Knight. He doesn't have his Fireball yet, so he's 2 cards away from the Expo. Now he's 1 card. We are going to go ahead and take this massive Fireball value, though. That is what you like to see right there. So we'll go ahead and hit the Knight. I'm just going to go for the Magic Archer right here. See, he's going to go in for the Tesla. And then he's going to go for the Fireball. Magic Archer got quite a bit of value, though, so we're going to go for the Ghost like this. And then I'm going to go for a Battle Ram like right there. So he's going to be distracted from the Battle Ram. By the Battle Ram, and so our Pekka is going to 2-shot the Knight. I'm not worried about that defense anymore. He can toss away the Archers and the Ice Wizard, but that's not going to be enough to stop our Pekka. So we're just going to go ahead over there, and then we're going to go for the Zap, and that's going to be a Bandit on top of the tower. Nice Zap right there. I'm not worried about his Skeletons. I think he's already used them. If he hasn't, Pekka, shoot the Tesla. Yes, guys, that's what you like to see. So now we can go really aggressive in the other lane, knowing he's not going to have his Tesla in hand for anything. We're going to wait for this Expo to relock onto the Barbs or something before we go for the Magic Archer. I don't want the Magic Archer to go ahead and get targeted up by this Expo. So Bandit's going to come in. We're going to try and kill this Knight. Log is going to end up hitting her. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know how he played the Ice. I can see the Skeletons because he thought the Bandit was going to live, but she doesn't. So Ewas is going to come up with the help of the Ghost, and let's go ahead and Pekka in front because he just used the Fireball, and we're definitely going to be able to break through quite easily here. We'll go for a low Magic Archer just to try and go ahead and get on top of this Tesla. Ghost is not going to hit the Archers thanks to that Log. Nice Log on my opponent's end. Pekka's walking up, but he doesn't have his Tesla. I'm just going to go ahead and for the Battle Ram here to protect this Magic Archer. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go for the Tesla. I want this Magic Archer to keep staying alive. Yeah, perfect. Since he had to waste the Fireball, it's going to be 4 elixir that he can't use for a counter push here. So let's go ahead for their Ghost here. Wait for that Tesla to die. Beautiful stuff right there. We're going to go for the high Magic Archer just to go ahead and begin getting some value. And I think he gave up, guys. Yeah, we just completely destroyed him there. So, oh, nope, he's back. He's back. A little bit late, but he's back. Maybe he lagged. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt after he played the Ice Wizard that he lagged. So That's going to be a solid victory with the Ghost. All 3 games right there. Sorry I didn't give too many tips for the Ghost. Basically, you're just going to be wanting to use him for pressure. He's going to be super good for pressure. His invisibility is a very big benefit. You guys are going to want to do that. So we'll go ahead and collect the trophy road rewards at the end of the video because I know... Oh, or now. Let's just go ahead and collect it now. So going to go for that. We do have enough room for the common tokens. So going to go ahead and get back into the battle. Now we're with the Dark Prince. So... now the deck is a bit heavier. We're going to be playing it a bit more passively. You guys might not notice because I am a little bit over leveled for this range. I should be up a couple hundred trophies higher, but I will be playing this a bit more passively because I need to play more of a beatdown style than I do a bridge spam style. Just a little bit. It's still bridge spam, but it's a little more heavy bridge spam. So he's going to go for Ice Spirit, Skeletons, and Ewas. Magic Archer. Oh, he's going to have a P.E.K.K.A. Alright, so we desperately need this Magic Archer to kill the Ewas. If he somehow manages to prevent that from happening, we are screwed. But we are not screwed because we did kill the Ewas. And I keep getting panicked of these level 12 P.E.K.K.A.s, and then I realize mine's level 14, so... might be a little bit overpowered here. He's going to go for the Executioner. I don't think he's going to have his Skeletons back. He might have the Ice Spirit. Now he's got the Skeletons back. So, Bandit should dash. Yep. We do unfortunately take a little bit of damage from that Executioner onto our Bandit and Magic Archer. However, everything's going to be okay. We're going to go ahead and play the Dark Prince or the Principe Oscuro. And that is going to be a counter on the Ewas. And I don't think he's going to have enough for a P.E.K.K.A. He's going to log, and he doesn't have his own Ewas in cycle because I just countered it with the Dark Prince. That should get a hit. He's going to have a Hog Rider. Okay, so gets a hit on the Hog Rider. I'd honestly prefer that than the Tower. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would have... Dark Prince got a hit on something. That's better than nothing. So Ice Spirit's going to come down with the Skeletons there. So, let's go for a Bound in the other lane. That's going to distract him and make him P.E.K.K.A. in the other lane. That's going to leave him open to opposite lane pressure if he ends up P.E.K.ing over there. Or it's going to also get him to not P.E.K.A. the lane that he wants to. So Magic Archer, we're just going to go ahead and try and snipe down this Ewas while also getting some nice tower damage. It's a strong side tower anyway, but at least it opens us up to being a dual lane threat because now this Magic Archer is going to do quite a bit of damage. And yeah, now we're only separated by like 100 damage on both lanes, which is going to be great for us because now this opponent is going to have to worry in equal measures about which lane I'm going to attack. So we'll go for the P.E.K.K.A. here. And let's see. So we're going to go ahead and definitely set up pressure opposite lane. We want to panic him here. We don't want him to just go ahead and set up a massive counter push with his P.E.K.K.A. So he's going to go for Skeletons, and I think we definitely succeeded in making him panic there. So we're going to go for the Bandit. We're just going to basically force him to decide, and he's going to just not even play the P.E.K.K.A. That's how good we scared him there. That is what you like to see. So Tower's going to be at 100 HP. I'm not worried at all. We're going to go ahead and play Magic Archer that should counter the Executioner over there. So he's going to go in for the P.E.K.K.A. over there. Let's go for a P.E.K.K.A. like this. That should be a mostly dead Hog Rider. Okay, never mind, because I screwed up my Ewas. So that's not a big deal, though. We just need to not lose the tower right here. And then we can go for the Fireball. 12-20, not taking it out. Magic Archer's going to finish it off anyway. He's going to go for his Ewas. That was a bad Magic Archer on mine, but we are going to end up walking with the win anyway. That's going to be GG's. One game, one with the Dark Prince. You could see how I was... like, I did go in for that Dark Prince Battle Ram combo, but that was only because I knew I was up Elixir and needed to pressure him. Otherwise, we were a lot more passive that game than we were last game, and we ended up getting a solid victory. So, let's go in for one more game right here. You're going to be up against Ronaldo. Sorry, I've been waiting for an opportunity to do that. So, he's from that... I don't know what that clan is. It vaguely reminds me of Turkish, but not 100%. So he's a level 12. This guy, 13 bats. All right, we might have gotten our first actually over-leveled opponent of the match, or of the video, and I screwed up my Ewas. That's a great way to start. So Dark Prince, he was not going to prevent that from getting a hit, but he does have to worry about quite a bit of... So we're going to go ahead and block this Ewas with the Battle Ram, because what that's going to do is it's going to also keep him counter pushing. He spent so much Elixir and had to counter both lanes, so I think he's back to his bats. So we're going to hover our Zap, and we're going to go for the Zap like that. So we didn't exactly hover it, but like I had it selected, ready to go. My finger was hovered over. So he's going to go in for the... Goblin Barrel. We definitely need to fireball that. Didn't have our Ewas in cycle and cannot be taking level 13 goblins to your face unless you have the Ewas to do this interaction or you have the fireball. So that's going to be 2 Hog Rider hits because our Ewas and towers are under level, but that should be fine. I don't like seeing that interaction, but nothing I can really do about it. So we'll go ahead and just get our Bandit down. We're going to get her spawn timer done by the time she's ready to interact with the Ewas. Sometimes she'll dash through the Ewas' bolt, sometimes she won't. I don't know what causes her to do that. or like what decides whether or not she does, but it is what it is. So we'll go for the battle ram. Over here, we're going to try and kite this Valkyrie to the other lane. That's going to be perfect. Quickly zap those bats before they can get any damage. Valkyrie is not catching up, because even at the battle ram slow pace, it already moves at medium. We get the battle ram onto that tower. That's going to be almost tower down, and Valkyrie's only going to get one shot on the tower, and that's my strong side tower. So a beautiful interaction for us right there. That is the power of the battle ram kite. Make sure you guys have that in your toolbox right there. So he's going to go for the Goblin Barrel off to the side. I see that's a little bit off to the side, so we only have to move our Fireball like a tile over. Going to go ahead and set up a Dark Prince so that it's charging when he Hog Riders. It doesn't look like he's going to Hog Rider yet, so going to be looking okay. Magic Archer's going to come down. Does he have a big spell? I've forgotten if he's used a big spell. Let's go ahead and for the P.E.K.K.A right here. This Valkyrie's going to end up aligning. And interestingly, switching lanes. This guy's playing a little bit curiously. I wouldn't say badly, just very curiously. So yeah, he does have a P.E.K.K.A. I was right. My P.E.K.K.A senses were tingling. We're going for the Battle Ram just to go ahead and get some pressure on that lane. P.E.K.K.A's going to get like 3 shots. We're going to go for the Ewis, or Magic Archer on top of this Ewis. We get 1 tower shot. But our Magic Archer on the right does live, which is going to be great. Magic Archer on the left on tower, 181. I don't know if my Fireball does it. Let's hover. 207, yes it does, because my Fireball is level 11. So I knew the level 11 Fireball did it. Let's go ahead and, late as we can, he's going to go in for the good game. We'll give him the good game as well. And that's going to be a dead Valkyrie because we took that tower. So we're going to go in for the Bandit, and then we're going to zap him. Zap up those Goblins. That's an optimal Bandit placement because, as you can see, the tower was going to target the top left. She'd have helped, and she'd come down to the bottom while the tower gets the other one. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed these games, and I hope you guys know which Dark one you should use. So, final opinion. Should you use Dark Prince or Royal Ghost? I would personally say Ghost. You should use the Royal Ghost because Royal Ghost is just going to be so much better on the pressure. You can have such a higher skill cap with it. But Dark Prince, if you're worried about your defenses, if you're still trying to get those set, definitely go for the Dark Prince. It's going to be almost as good of a substitution. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.